Hi, today I'm doing a review of some small 1 ml decants that I had ordered online. I had recently read a book by Luca Turin, which is a description of different perfumes that are around in the market, and I decided to order some of the perfumes that he has highly rated and a few others that have high ratings on websites such as Fragrantica. And this is just my initial take on these perfumes. To start with, I ordered a small decant of Sycomore by Chanel. This is marketed towards women, but I think it's more suited to males because this is a very smoky vetiver. It's quite fresh in the opening, but nonetheless, it is a very smoky vetiver. It would feel great on a man who is perhaps in his late 30s or in his early 40s and wears a dark gray suit to work. A confident man who can pull this smoky smell off. Nonetheless, it's a very good perfume in terms of the quality of the juice. Okay, so after this, I ordered Vol de Nuit by Guerlain. Now, this has a very bright narcissus opening. Anybody who has ever smelled narcissus oil in the pour perfume version will immediately reconnect with smelling narcissus. And it is a very well blended juice. That is what you expect from Guerlain. And the dry down, surprisingly, because I was not aware, is very similar, if not identical, to Shalimar Eau de Parfum. So if you do like Shalimar, you are gonna like this fragrance as well. But just a word of caution, Shalimar is not very expensive in terms of cash, but this one, Vol de Nuit, the extract format, is gonna empty your pockets quite a bit. So if you're just looking for dry down, I would say that Shalimar is a good replacement for Vol de Nuit, because even if it is a fragrance in the extract format, it really does not last as long as it should. It probably lasts 3-4 hours maximum, and I was expecting way more from an extrait de parfum. But nonetheless, it is a good perfume. That is good, and especially where it will be very welcome by typical Guerlain perfume lovers, those who have had a love affair with Guerlain perfumes such as Mitsuoku and L'Or Bleu. They'll definitely like it. Okay, moving on, I have Basil and Neroli from Malone. Now this is very pleasant. It reminds me of a nice garden which has plants that have not blossomed yet, but the shoots and the leaves are dark green in color, and it is morning time with the dew still on the leaves of these plants. It is very fragrant and aromatic and herbaceous at the same time. I don't know why it gives me this warm, fuzzy, and clean and fresh feeling all in the same vibe. I know it's kind of describing contradictory notes, but that is how it makes me feel. It is very nice and a nice summer buy. I think I may think of adding it to my collection probably next summer because I do like it. I do like it quite a lot. It is nice, very nice. Okay. Now, after this, let me talk about, this is, where's the, yeah. This is Osmanthe Yunnan by Hermes, and this is like sunshine in a bottle. And I would say that whenever I smell this, it makes me feel happy. Happiness is the word that comes to my mind when I smell this perfume. And it is bright, sunny, transparent, all the things that you can associate with summer or late spring, they come forth in this fragrance. The only drawback to it is that it doesn't last long. It just goes off in a maximum of 1 or 2 hours, and it's quite a lot of money because you need to keep on respraying it to feel that effect again and again. But had it lasted longer, like 4 hours as well, I would have recommended people into buying it. But if you can't afford $260 bottle and keep on respraying it like after every 2 hours, and cash doesn't bother you, then you should buy it. It is just out of this world. It's very nice. Okay. Now coming on to Gucci Rush by Gucci. Now this is a perfume that I first smelled when I was in my early 20s. I am 37 now, but it gives me the same pleasure that it had given me way back then. Now this is really what its name is, Rush. It's a rush of happy endorphins. I don't know, I feel that way. It is a mixture of sweet and earthy smells intertwined into each other upon the opening, and slowly the dry down just passes on to patchouli. So if you're a patchouli lover, especially a strong patchouli lover, like of a similar vibe as in Starry Nights by Montel, then you should opt for Gucci Rush. But if you do not like patchouli, or you like it in small doses such as in Coco Mademoiselle, then you should opt out of buying this one. But anybody who wants to cut through the fumes in a club or wear it on a date night with girlfriends is welcome to try it out. It's nice in a weird way, I guess. Okay, then I did order Tauerville Rose Flash as well. This has raving reviews on the internet. It is not mentioned in Luca Turin's book, but the internet is full of praise for it. And frankly, that is now how I felt. The moment I sprayed it on my wrist, it was as if all the notes are clashing with each other, and there's a war going on, and there's bloodshed and a bloodbath. The opening is just so screechy, although I would say that it dries down into a very, very jammy rose, something like a jammy, fruity smelling rose jam or a desert, like edible desert. That is what it turns into dry down. But you have to go through the woes of battle for about 30 minutes to finally reach peace in the dry down. So for my nose, it is too much to take, the opening. I just don't like it. And I'm not into jammy roses, so I would not wait for the opening to get over and go into jammy roses. Although I love rose, but I love roses which are a bit dark or incensey, woody or smoky, not jammy. It reminds me of some Turkish desert in not a very good way. So this one is a no-no for me. No. Okay, coming to the last one in this batch. This is Bond number 9, Chinatown. Lots of praise both on the internet and as well in the book by Luca Turin. I expected Chypre style of fragrance by the name, like Chinatown. Chinatown evokes images of Chinese spices and Chinese lanterns in my mind, but all I get is a very sickly, sweet kind of smell, which has been polished over like with a lacquer or a wood polish, I would say. I don't appreciate it much. People who are fond of very sweet smells may like it, but to me it is as if the perfume sings, "Hey, I am made of synthetics. Hey, I am plasticky." This is not for me. Probably for some people who like lacquered smells or who like very sweet smells, this is the one for them. So this is my take, first impressions on a few samples that I ordered, and I hope you liked what I thought of these perfumes. Please do comment, and hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and goodbye.